Paul, I know that they've been losing money because I work at Denver International Airport, and I know they have a percentage of the Aliança as airline companies. And they didn't pay the duties, and they lost a big chunk of money on that as well.
Yeah, their businesses in aviation are really interesting, really interesting. There are several court cases currently going through the courts in various different countries involving these companies. And all of these companies are not making huge profit.
Nas companhias aéreas que eles têm ações, que eles são sócios, várias delas não estão sendo confiáveis mais e nenhuma delas estão tendo lucro adequado igual deveriam ter.
It's very unusual in aviation for an airline to have any of its planes repossessed. And one of 777's companies, Flair, had 4 airplanes repossessed. That's extremely unusual.
Não é comum dentro das companhias de aviações eles tomarem os aviões por não ser pagos. E na companhia Flair, que é uma companhia que eles são sócios, foram resgatados 4 aviões por falta de pagamento.
And there is a whistleblower from that company who spoke out in Canada, where that airline is based, who says she cannot understand why that company made those orders for airplanes at a time when it couldn't pay its bills and it was severely in debt to its partner company, 777.
Uma das pessoas que eu conversei da companhia deles no Canadá me disse que os aviões velhos deles foram resgatados porque eles não pagam as contas.
Now, Vasco fans will recognize this as a common theme when it comes to the purchase of players, I think, in Brazil. But those planes were repossessed because the company were late with the payments they had to make for the leases on those planes.
Os torcedores do Vasco vão ver com as companhias que prestam, as prestadoras de serviços, né, vão começar a sentir na pele, porque os aviões foram, como eu disse, né, foram resgatados por falta de pagamentos.
And that's why in the article that we published in Yosimar magazine, we tried to highlight the fact that there is a common theme with these guys of their companies struggling to pay their own bills, struggling to repay debts. And
é por isso que eu dei highlight no meu artigo que eu postei na revista para mostrar para vocês que são várias coisas que eles não fazem os pagamentos.
And promising investment or payments which do not always arrive.
Eles prometem investimento e prometem pagamentos que nunca chegam.
O dinheiro não chega, né?
O dinheiro não chega. We know that because when they last year when they start talking with our president, Vasco president, and he was sit down in the Maracanã Stadium and promise all the fans and national TV, we will never suffer again as a soccer team. We have the same level of investment as Flamengo, as a big rivals in Brazil, and Flamengo investments right now is over 1 billion a month. And you know what we get? Rejected players from every soccer team. If they don't want it, they send it to Vasco. That's what we got. Eu falei com ele que eles prometeram pra gente no jogo contra o Flamengo no Maracanã que seria a última vez que nós vascaínos ia sofrer, né? A gente ia ter uma folha salarial igual a do Flamengo, né? Aí eu disse que a folha salarial do Flamengo é R$1 bilhão, se eu não estou enganado. E a gente...
O faturamento é 1 bilhão ano.
1 bilhão ao ano, né? I'm sorry, Paul, it's 1 billion reals a year. That's what the investment for Flamengo is.
Okay.
Paul, I have a question. So when they sign, when they get the contract was never released or published. The contract was never published to us, members who pay membership every month, for people of Brazil. And just in case they have some broke section on that contract, it is possible to cancel that contract?
Are you talking about the contract to buy or invest in the club?
Yeah.
Yes.
Without seeing the actual contract, it would be impossible for me to say or to comment. I would very much like to see that contract. It is not uncommon for clauses like that to exist in contracts where an investor invests in the club. So it's possible that a clause like that does exist, yes.
Ok. O que eu perguntei para ele, o que eu falei para ele, na minha pergunta foi porque o contrato nunca foi aberto para gente, sócio-torcedor, né, e para torcedores do Vasco. Eu perguntei para ele se tivesse alguma coisa incorreta, alguma coisa em aberto no contrato, se fosse possível cancelar esse contrato. Porque ele me disse, sem ver o contrato, ele não pode dizer nada. Mas, se tiver alguma coisa, entre aspas, dentro do contrato que não compete com o investimento, sim, pode ser feito.